Good morning to all lovers of science and religion mystery. Today we will discuss one of the most controversial issues throughout history, evolution. This is a thing that we used to separate into different sides, but today we will find the point when they were connected. I will start with a reflection. Antonio Fosagaro said, "Evolution thus governed the world with the play of two forces, the conservative and progressive force." Because of this, I will be accompanied by two eminents, Professor Charles Darwin and Cardinal Mario Pérez de la Cruz. Dear panelists, it is a pleasure to have you here with us. Please share your opinions about the issue of evolution. Cardinal Pérez de la Cruz, what is the main point of evolution in religion? Please take the floor.
Thank you, Deva. It's a pleasure to be here with us. The attitude of the Church about the evolution theories is prudent because these theories are based in a scientific hypothesis and are serious. However, we don't have to overinterpret these theories for the true or false. These theories are serious, but we have a difference between the theories about the scientific. We thought that God gave us a soul, and this soul is a person. This is the difference between the scientific and the theory of the Church. We respect the opinion of the scientific, but we have a little bit different in the perception of this theory.
Thank you very much. Professor Darwin, a little bird told me that you have proposed a new theory. Please let us know a little more about it.
Yes. Hi, Debbie. It's a pleasure to be here in this studio to talk about a topic that is interesting as the evolution. So I'm going to emphasize the background of my research. So I was years ago in the road in my little boat that is called the Beagle to collect evidence or objects about the life of organisms in the environment. So when I do this, I can notice that all the species have some things in common. Mainly when we know that the evolution is a factor that acts in the life of organisms in favor or against, and this makes it to adapt or to die, and this makes changes in the organisms because they have to adapt to the ecosystem. Then I observed that many species have things in common. So I dedicated to study only one species in specific, and I noticed that they had different physical adaptations depending to the places in that they live. So I can conclude that all the species have a past in common, and this past in common, I think that it was a creature, the first creature on the land that mainly becomes of the water. So through demonstration and investigation, I worked to strengthen my theory, and now I have more evidence about my theory. And when I return to London, I have to take 20 years to make public my investigation. So after that time, I published my book that is called The Origin of Species, and in which book I made a comparison in the species and a profound investigation and the way they adapt to the ecosystem. So I can conclude that all the species have a past in common, and this past in common, I think that it was a creature, the first creature on the land that mainly becomes of the water.
We have seen two valid arguments about evolution. Let's sound out what tech students said.
Hello Deborah, I am with you again and I'm fine in the beautiful University of Tecnológico de Monterrey, Campus Puebla. Today we will ask many students to know their opinion about the evolution theory and what they think of the position of the church about the creation of the universe. Come with me.
Hey, yes, I'm in favor to the theory of evolution because it's a great discovery in the history.
No, I do not think that man was made in similarity to someone else because I think humans were created through the evolution of progress and we're not made by religion.
No, I don't believe that because I don't think that only one man could create a whole humanity and nature, etc. And I think that the theory of the evolution, like I said, is the truth.
Because science does. Religion doesn't have any evidence. Religion is about believing without evidence. Science is about having evidence and not believing yet. So, yeah, science does have evidence. Religion doesn't. That's why I don't believe things.
Okay Deborah, this has been the responses of these students. All have good ideas and very good positions about this topic. In my opinion, the last answers comes from the viewer at his home. For me, that's all. Back to you, Deborah.
Thank you very much to our reporter for providing public opinion. As we accustom in each of our mission, let's begin the debate. Cardinal Pérez de la Cruz, what do you think about the attempt of the Church to recognize evolution of parts of human life? All eyes are on this theme.
Well, I think that there are many people that have their own point of view, but in this case we have a discussion of this type of view and we decide that the scientific is like a most radical points of view and thoughts, and the religion theory is like God give us a special.
I can't make a bridge that unify the religious ideologies and my ideologies because it is a hard, very hard action to do it, and I opt to reserve my own point of view, and I leave the choice to each person to think what is that they believe, and in the religious or in the science or in the both, and I don't know, so I don't have a clear idea of the religions with my theory.
Perfect. The panelists, thanks to be with us.
Thank you. Thank you.